Hi everyone, my name is Tina Jook with New Mexico Does, and a couple of days ago I did a video relaunch of my project New Mexico Does, and I put out a request asking for anyone who wanted to talk about socialism or communism to get in touch with me. And that same day I was put in touch with this beautiful woman named Nery from Florida, and we have a mutual friend. So that friend I know from Albuquerque. She now lives in Arizona, but I'm very thankful that she put us in touch with one another. Nery lives in Florida, and I'm not going to say too much about her. I'm going to let her do her own introduction so that she can, tell us what she wants us to know about her. But the one thing I wanted to start with, I posted something on Facebook this morning that I wanted to share because I think this is a perfect segue into what we're about to talk about. And this was a tweet by a woman named Kathy Zhu. I think it's ZHU. Her Twitter handle is @politicalkathy. And it says, the only people that advocate for socialism/communism are those that were born and raised in the US. No one who actually lived through socialism/communism continues to advocate for it after they immigrate here. And I think that is a perfect segue for you, Nery. So why don't you go ahead and take it from here?
Hi, everybody. My name is Nery Kircher, but now I made a name Barnett. I was born in Matanzas, Cuba, and came to United States in 1971, was able to achieve freedom. And I was asked by Tina to tell you about some of the things that I went through during the socialism, communism that we went through in Cuba, still existing in Cuba. I begin by telling you that I'm very thankful to be here in the United States, very thankful to have achieved the freedom that I was looking for, very thankful to this nation, great nation, that opened its arms to us, and to be free, to be able to go to school, achieve a career. And I taught. I'm a retired math teacher, and I'm enjoying my retirement at this moment. So I feel so free to tell you everything that we went through, because I want all the generations to be aware of what socialism, communism is, and what the reality of that system brings to your nation. And I'm beginning by telling you that in 1959, when dictator Fulgencio Batista left Cuba and Fidel Castro took over, and we were happy. We were glad that a dictator left, and then we have a new hope for new things, new freedom, and with this bearded man. So my father, my mother, they were happy that this was happening, but that happiness didn't last for too long. And when things that, even though he had a president, he was really the one that was orchestrating everything. He was really the one that dictates what have to be done. And of course, the Communist Party behind him. And we were not aware of that, because he kept saying that he was just, he wanted a democratic nation, and he confirmed that when he came to New York City and told the people that no, that he wasn't a communist, that he was just he wanted a democracy for Cuba, and that's what he was doing. Well, what a liar, I'm telling you. And that's what I learned from all this that call themselves socialists. Liars. Because they sell you a package that, when you see the reality that I'm going to tell you, is so different of what they are telling you, what they are selling you? Well, he began by bringing a reform. He wanted to reform everything. And then he began forming militias groups and telling, we don't need arms. You all need to bring your arms. And so he disarmed the people. So when I heard some of the ones running as socialists that day that we don't need arms, then we need to take the arms away, and say, oh my gosh, this sounds so familiar for what we went through. He would say, we don't need arms. Arms for what? You don't need arms. So people began voluntarily bringing their arms in, but then he said, no, you have to do it. So it was a law. Everybody had to turn in their arms.